TV headlines. Duque floats possibility of raising NCR's alert level to 5. Over 5,000 healthcare workers in NCR undergoing isolation according to DOH. Mounting health crisis happening in the country after Super Typhoon Odette. Good day Philippines, good day Calabarzon. Live from Famous News, this is Chelsi Tyara of Guernaldo, your anchor for today. For the headlines, Duque floats possibility of raising NCR's alert level to 5. Here is It's Alright for more information. Health Secretary Francisco Duque III on Saturday raised the possibility of upgrading the quarantine status in the National Capital Region to Alert Level 5 as COVID-19 cases continue to surge. In an interview, Duque said that the Interagency Task Force for the Management of Emerging Infectious Diseases is considering further upgrading the COVID-19 alert level in Metro Manila as healthcare care utilization rate in the region is nearing moderate risk. Duque said that the government is trying to prevent a situation where there are enough bed spaces in hospitals but not enough healthcare workers due to rising infections among their ranks. The Philippine National Police is preparing for the implementation of stringent measures under Alert Level 5 if the current protocols fail to prevent the increase in COVID-19 cases, PNP Chief Police General Guernaldo earlier said. Carlos said police were prepared for the recalibration of deployment and strategies. Back to you, Chelsi. Thank you, alright? Speaking of COVID-19, over 5,000 healthcare workers in NCR undergoing isolation, according to DOH. More than 5,000 healthcare workers in the National Capital Region are undergoing isolation amid the increase in COVID-19 cases, the Department of Health said Thursday. At the Laging Handa briefing, Health Undersecretary Leopoldo Vega said around 5,114 healthcare workers are isolated in the region, making up 19% of the 26,000 healthcare workers in government institutions. Vega said some healthcare workers experienced reinfection. Despite this, Vega said cases are still manageable. Data from the DOH showed that 86% of the 8 ICU beds in NCR are occupied, and while 85% of the isolation beds are in use. According to Vega, the healthcare utilization rate in the region is at the border between moderate risk and low risk at 90%. Next up, mounting health crisis happening in the country after Super Typhoon Odette. Here is Chichi for the full news.
Tumbagan ng malayo. Nabidyo na ko ba? Isa ng balay.
The International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies warns of a mounting health crisis in the eastern Philippines after Super Typhoon Rai destroyed hospitals and affected more than 7.3 million people. Philippine Red Cross is scaling up critical health care on island devastated by the typhoon, locally known as Typhoon Odette, to prevent further spread of COVID-19 and deadly waterborne diseases including gastroenteritis and acute watery diarrhea. There have been more than 400 cases of diarrhea and gastroenteritis in typhoon-affected areas, with 141 health facilities damaged by the storm, according to Philippine government agencies. IFRC is appealing for 200 million Swiss francs to provide more than 500,000 people with immediate relief, including food supplies, restored access to clean water, and longer-term support to help families rebuild their homes and shattered livelihoods. Back to studio. And now it's time to give you a trivia! Did you know that the Guinness Book World of Records gave Ferdinand Marcos a title for the greatest robbery of the government? Late dictator Ferdinand Marcos received this distinction from the Guinness World of Records after the Philippine government identified a total national loss worth $5 billion to $10 billion from November 1965. Hashtag never again, never forget. That's it for today's news. Again, this is Chelsi Tyara Guernaldo. This has been Famous News, your trusted news broadcast. Coverage you can count on. Goodbye and stay safe, everyone.